Hello. Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Flagstaff Squadron.
Today, we're going to be, this is the long-awaited sequel to our most popular video, which is Lightsaber Combat. Yeah. I think we gained 2 subscribers from that video. So, it's very cold out here. It snowed recently, so there's snow. So we decided to do this episode today. We were going to do it in a couple weeks. We decided to do it today because our normal recording area with that couch that you've seen before is very wet.
Snow.
Yeah, it's very wet, and it's very cold out, and we want to be doing something active that is not sitting in a cold outdoor environment making videos. So we're gonna be fighting.
Like a good.
Yeah. So today is going to be a special video. It might be long, it might be short. I'm not sure. We're going to be doing 2 forms of lightsaber combat, number 2 and number 3. So the names of those 2 forms are Makashi, which is the form that Anakin uses, and Soresu, which is it's a mostly defensive form. So the reason we grouped these 2 together is because they're both variants. They're both variants of Form 1. Makashi is closer to Form 1, but Makashi is mostly for attack. So you wouldn't use Makashi really if you're trying to do defense. You would use Soresu for that. So mostly, you've got your Form 1, which let's demonstrate that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? From the last video, up in the right-hand corner now if you haven't seen it already. Although, like 70 people have. Yeah. So, that's our classic Form 1. So that's got attack, right?
Attack, block.
And then it's got defense. Makashi only has attack, but it's a more fluid, much more offensive style. So it works better for lightsaber and against lightsaber combat. But Soresu, on the other hand, do you want to explain Soresu? This is the defense form.
Oh, well, obviously you know attack form.
Yeah.
Defense. Pay attention to me, because I'll do defense form.
Block.
Block, block, block.
And then that.
And then you'd either move to the side or you would just hit it to the side.
Yeah. So that's the defense part of Form 1, which is, of course, Shicho. But
pretty simple.
The actual form of lightsaber combat, Soresu, is an advanced... Well, yeah, I guess they're advanced versions of those 2 things. So Makashi is advanced attack, and Soresu is advanced defense.
Makashi's like fast.
Fast-paced, fluid, like almost like dance. If you're that kind of person. We are not.
We could show you.
Soresu is very defense-oriented. It was designed for blocking laser bolts, and we'll get to that when we get to that portion of the video.
Oh, and don't hold your lightsaber like this.
Please don't. Yeah.
Because that's just ridiculous. I got this.
So, we are going to start by teaching you the attacks for Makashi. So, you know the attacks for Shicho. Right. Pretty simple. It doesn't look the best, doesn't look, like the best choreographed or whatever. Makashi is a lot more fast-paced, it's a lot more fluid, it's faster, it's
sort of like this. You're not even really against each other much. You're just like...
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's really fast.
It would be like bounce off, bounce off, bounce off.
You're practically bouncing against each other's blades.
Bounce?
Not like that, though. And I'm actually going to take off my jacket because I don't give a crap.
It's bounce like this, but with lightsabers.
Exactly, yeah. So
or you could maybe do this as a combination.
So let's say Will don't actually block, but we'll pretend like he is. It's going to come right back. It's almost like he's hitting it back at you. The defense person could do that. You could go bam,
bam, bam, bam, bam, like sort of.
Actually, I think we should do that. Yeah, and we haven't practiced this as much as we have the first one. We've practiced the first one for about a year. It's been a while before we even started the channel. We were practicing that one. So this one we have a lot less mastery of, but we're gonna teach you the basic attacks. So it's literally the exact same thing as the first form,
except faster.
but it's faster. But actually, you wanna, for the first form. So let's teach you the ready position actually for that one. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. Yeah. So if you've seen Attack of the Clones, which if you haven't, you are really lucky, but also you're missing out. It's like it's a mixture.
It's a confusion.
If you haven't seen it, it's like this, and he does this constantly. He just stands around like this, and I personally think that's like kind of dumb. It doesn't look great,
and last time I checked, they weren't doing this.
And it's not very it doesn't really work as well as you would think. So that you really want to start in that position, and that position is only for attempting into a vertical strike down.
Now watch as I pull this lever and drop a bucket of fish on the heads on Ethan. Fish heads, fish heads.
No.
Cookie corn.
Pretty sure it's a cookie. We'll look at that later. So remember, bouncing. Let's try that faster, because that's very similar. It's very similar.
Oh yes. Right.
All right. So if you notice there at the end, I started using just one hand, which is actually one of the only forms that actually uses one hand very often. We don't really use it with these because they're very heavy. We don't have a lot of arm strength to be able to swing it with precision one-handed. You can do it, but you won't be able to do it as fast as it recommends in our fancy book. Again, link in the description just like last time. So, do you want to do that again? A little bit faster. Let's call out the numbers though.
All right.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3, 4, 5,
oh yeah,
5, 6. 6. Yeah, as you can see, it's very cold and it's hard to move it that fast into the next
Plus, I
step.
can't feel my hand.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Even though shockingly it's only 48 degrees out here.
Yeah, it is pretty cold, but
That's what gloves are for, whatever this is.
all right, so that's pretty much Makashi. It's really, if you want a more detailed explanation of all the moves, just go watch our original video, the first video in the series, because it's pretty much the same thing. But now we're going to transition into Soresu. So let's go grab the materials we need for that, and we'll be right back. Should I do the weird looking? Okay, guys, so I am back. Will's over there, though. So we're moving on to the next form, which is Soresu. This is pretty much the same thing. It's mostly just, this, 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 this. First there's this, and then there's the flag. But when we have Soresu was created to deflect blaster bolts with, because those were getting more common. People were holding them, shooting Jedi. So that's why we are going to be deflecting tennis balls. So let's give them a little bit of a demonstration. Just throw one and I'll see if I can hit it. Yeah, just like that.
So we're gonna make sure it doesn't go too far, so I'm gonna throw them lightly and he's gonna hit them lightly.
Yeah.
But usually you would hit them probably as hard as you can.
Yeah.
And as long as we know where they are. And you can miss some, just as long as it doesn't hit you, you're good.
Yeah, so it's mostly just, you look where it's coming, and you hit it out of the way. Okay, Will. And And as you can see, we're amazing at it.
Hey, you gotta be prepared for anything.
Cookies are falling from trees.
Oh.
Another one just fell from a tree.
Where?
It's right there. Okay, so
Excuse me for a second,
We're
folks.
having a little bit of a crazy time here. There are cookies just falling from the tree.
See, look.
Chips Ahoy Chewies.
They're delicious.
They're very good, but I don't know why they're falling from the tree.
Hey, free food is... A cookie is a cookie. Remember that, folks.
A cookie is a cookie. Apparently cookies do grow on trees. What your mom told you was a lie.
I don't think your mom ever told you about cookies on trees. We're almost out of these.
Okay, so I just got hit, so I'm like...
And in case you don't know, cookies. Here, I'll hold it out a little bit farther so you can see them, and then close and then far.
So, yeah, that's pretty weird. One
Look out! Here,
And-
watch, folks, what happens when you get distracted.
Okay, I'm distracted.
Catch! It should hit him, but I was too lazy. Alright, now here's a curveball coming at him.
You don't know how to throw a curveball.
Shush, you don't know.
Okay, so that's all the balls we have. We can collect the ones we have, and we're gonna switch places. So I will be throwing, and will have cookies raining from the tree on him. I'm really confused. I don't know what's going on, but there are cookies falling from the tree. And we are hitting. We're hitting tennis balls. These are tennis balls. We're hitting tennis balls with wooden dowels. So, be right back.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Let's hope no more
cookie.
cookies fell from the tree.
There we go.
And remember, guys, this is not the sequels. We are not hitting them like baseballs. We are deflecting them back at the opponent. We're not.
We're not going yeet. It's just like boom.
Yeah. That was a baseball hit, and that's gonna hit that person's garage door. I knew it, but that's fine.
Coin cap is rolling back.
There you go.
It's rolling back and now it's in the recycling bin. Dude, what if I hit it and it landed in the recycle bin?
So we have a cookie orchard right behind us. We can't see any of them, but they randomly fall from the tree. There we go.
And it's gonna go to that person's house again. What the heck?
That's what happens when you're distracted. A laser bolt hits your foot.
I didn't like this.
Okay, that's all the balls we have. As you can see, they're littered all around Will, because he missed so many of them.
Shush.
And the ones he did hit, he hit like a baseball and yeeted them all the way onto the other side of the street. But, actually, let me come back into the ring.
Ta-da! I'm back now.
What is that? I thought there was a bug on his face.
Maybe it was the cookie. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's it.
Hey, split that in half, boy.
Alright. As we enjoy our cookie from the cookie orchard here, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more filming here if this is what happens every time.
What is the back of the fish?
Oh, yeah, back to this. So, this is going to become a staple of the channel. It is forever known as the Cookie Grove. Maybe the Chips Grove, Chips Ahoy Grove, Chewy Grove,
Cookie Grove. Whatever.
Cookie Grove. Yeah. All right. Whoa,
Pringles. What the?
Pringles.
No, those I won't.
We need to re-Christian this orchard.
It
It is now called the Pringles Grove.
It is now called the Food Grove.
Yeah. So apparently it just rains stuff
Go eat the Pringles.
after the video. So those are the two forms we have.
I think we're gonna be doing a lot more outdoor recording, more physical stuff for the Jedi training, because we don't really have a place to record right now. Record on normal stuff. So next video, it'll be a another movie review, but not of Force Awakens. This one will be of the Star Wars Holiday Special. So that'll come out on Life Day, November 17th, if you didn't know. We're going to be watching the Holiday Special. We're going to be reviewing it. It's not going to go on the rank board. It's not a Star Wars movie, really. Or at least Disney, Lucasfilm and stuff won't say that it's a Star Wars movie. I personally believe it should be in canon.
Anyway.
But, so we're going to be doing that video soon. Just a couple days, really. And pretzel sticks? We're gonna get dinner early, yeah. Pringles, pretzel sticks, cookies. This is good, yeah. This is a good
Alright,
we should just camp out by here all the time.
Until
Wait
next
for the
time,
food
I guess.
to fall from the trees. So, this has been the Flagstaff Squadron, and we are gonna go eat all this food that is falling from the trees. Yeah.
bye. See you next
Yo,
time.